Hey everyone, this is Melissa from the Fat Apple NYC doing the Plus Weekly. So, I'm going to start off with Fluvia Lacerda. She did a really awesome video with Plus Model Magazine. The video's on YouTube, and basically the video is all about loving your body and being comfortable with who you are, loving your curves, loving, your chubby arms and your side rolls, and just really being one with who you are and accepting that and not letting other people tell you that that's not okay. You can find that video on YouTube. I'm going to link to it below. It's really great. I think Fluvia is an amazing model. She's actually one of my favorites. Next up, there's some really cool fashion to figure news. If you're unfamiliar with Fashion to Figure, it is a new retail store, or fairly new, I guess. The first store opened about 2 years ago in New York City, and it's a subsidiary of Bryant, I believe, or it's one of the family of stores that Bryant is a part of. And it's kind of a younger, hipper, more fashionable line of clothing. Well, the good news is that the company that owns Bryant, Fashion to Figure, and a couple of other brands have recently raised $2 million out of the $5 million that they want to raise to expand the stores into other states. It's really awesome. They're about halfway to their goal, and I think it would be great to bring Fashion to Figure to other locations, to bring storefronts to other locations across the country, because I know how frustrating it is to see something online and really like it and order it and then have it arrive and it doesn't fit you properly, whether it's too big or too small, or the color isn't the same as you thought it would be, or it's too short or too long. And it's so much easier just to go into a store and try on a piece of clothing. And that's actually a big discussion around from people who maybe are not plus size and wonder why plus size fashionistas complain about the options, because it's usually like, oh, there's this online source and this online resource and this online source where you can buy clothes, and it's like, that's well and good, and I'm glad for that. I'm happy and excited that there are online stores, but it's so much easier to go somewhere and try something on and know that it fits you before you pay your money for it. But back to Fashion to Figure. So they've raised $2 million out of the $5 million that they're expecting to raise to expand the store, and that's really, really, really exciting. And speaking of Fashion to Figure, this weekend, Saturday on July 9th, at the Jersey Gardens Mall, Fashion to Figure, that's at the Jersey Gardens Mall, Jerseylicious cast member Doria Pagnotta, she's going to be at that Fashion to Figure from 12 to 3. So it's really exciting. They're going to have DJs and drinks, well, I think non-alcoholic drinks, and they're going to be also doing raffles for gift cards, and you can also win the chance to be styled by Doria, which is really exciting. You get to meet a celebrity. So, she's, as I said before, she's on Jerseylicious, which is a reality show that's on Style Network. And it's actually kind of funny. I've never actually watched the show itself. I've watched the reunion show, and it was kind of funny. That's all I could say about that. But, yeah, if you're around Jersey Gardens, or if you have access to that Fashion to Figure, check it out on July 9th. It's supposed to be a really good time. And I actually love that Fashion to Figure has begun doing appearances with different plus size television stars. About a week ago, about 2 to 3 weeks ago, during Full Figured Fashion Week, one of the stars from Bad Girls Club was there, was at Fashion to Figure in Brooklyn. So that's really exciting. They're really reaching out and really trying to tap into people that are already famous or celebrities that embody the clothes that they sell. So that's really awesome. Congratulations, Fashion to Figure. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that you're doing that. So on to other news. I don't know if you've heard, but there is a photographer, Nicola Formichetti, who again found himself in a tight spot. He did this article with W Magazine, and actually in his article he said this quote, which I'm going to read right now, and he ended up saying that he was misquoted and all that fun stuff, but let me just read you the quote and you can tell me what you think. Basically what he said it involved him dressing a rock band for a photo shoot. And he said, quote, "I was only used to dressing models and skinny kids. And I turned up and it was like 3 fat guys. So I just left. That was the last time I tried to work with fat people. I think one of them was Ali G's brother. It was so ghetto." Okay, so that, end quote. That was the end of his quote. So his big thing, he responded on Facebook and said, "Oh, I was misquoted. W misquoted me." And he posted some photos of, I guess, plus size people that he's worked with, men and women. He posted those photos on his Facebook page, and even put in one of the pictures, "Why would someone say such a thing? Why would someone say they wouldn't work with fat people? That's so crazy. Why would someone say that?" Well, I mean, yes, it's possible that he was misquoted or it was taken out of context, but that was his direct quote. He said, "I turned up, it was like 3 fat guys, I just left. That was the last time I tried to work with fat people." Like, you can't be misquoted if that's what you said. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's taken out of context, but you still said that. I don't know. He's obviously worked with fat people or plus size people. So maybe he just hides his prejudice as well, and he was found out. He said it out of context when his W interview. I don't know. Keep your ear to the ground. Find out what else happens with this story. You know, I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm just tired of people saying fat people are ugly or lazy or blah, blah, blah. Like, we're here. We're fat. 60% of women, especially in the United States, are plus size, which means over a size 14. So, like, deal with it. End of story. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on. So, there are a bunch of new websites that do sales in general. So, like, Ideally, for example, who do online sample sales. Ideally, recently, well, as of the last couple months, started doing Plus Size Perfection, which is their plus size sample sale, which is awesome. They do it once every 2 weeks, give or take. There's also another site that recently started. It actually launched last week. It's called Click to Know, and they only do sample sales of sizes from 10 and above. Awesome. So there's another online site. It's not for online sales. It's actually a personalized personal shopper that they scour the internet for sales in stores and actually online, and then they send you an email with a listing of all of the stores and online sources that have a sale in the sizes of products that you want. So I've actually signed up to be a part of this, and it's really, really awesome. Like, so you log into the site, you tell them, "I'm interested in this brand, this brand, this brand, and this brand." So I chose, like, you know, Calvin Klein. I chose stores like Nordstrom's and Macy's. You tell them your size or what sizes you're looking for, in everything from like tops, bottoms, dresses, shoes, rings, and then they scour the internet, and then they send you an email. And it doesn't spam you. You can choose how many times you want to receive an email. You can say, "I want to receive an email every day. I want to receive an email twice a week. I want to receive an email once a week. I want to receive an email only on Thursdays." And that's when they send it to you. So you're not spammed, which is another thing that's really, really awesome. So again, the site and the service is called Shop It To Me. It's a free service. I believe it's invite only, but I have invites, so I'll invite you, of course. And they check about 200 different retailers at this point, which I'm sure it'll be more in the future. And then they send it to your inbox, and you can choose whether or not you want to purchase these things, either online. I mean, for the stores like Nordstrom and Macy's and Lord & Taylor, you could probably go into the store if the clothing is available in stores or the pieces that you want. If not, you can order it online. And I've seen some really awesome things. There's this really cool Calvin Klein blazer that I really, really want, and it's like on sale for $65, marked down from like $145 or something crazy. So it's great. So that's Shop It To Me. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with is I attended Full Figured Fashion Week a couple of weeks ago, and I attended the Lane Bryant Blogger Conference, which you can see a video about my experience there. It's the video previous to this one. And Lane Bryant is making a really awesome Cacique bra called the Glam Bra. Now this bra is done with a collaboration with Swarovski, and the bra, it's a red bra and it has Swarovski crystals all across the top of the bra. Like, this thing is crazy. They're only making 31 of them. Like, through the entire company, all Lane Bryant's, online and in stores, there will only be 31 of these bras. Now, if you vote for me to win one of these bras, I will be one of the lucky people in the entire world that has one of these 31 bras. And I love you forever, and I really appreciate it, and I thank you very much. But to make that even better, if I win, I get to choose one of my readers or voters to win a Lane Bryant gift card, a $100 gift card. So look at that, it's a win-win. Come on. So take a moment, please, and click below. I'll put a link in the description. Just click it. You click on my name and on my site, the Fat Apple NYC, and then you click through to get to the last page, and that's it. There's not, like, they don't want your phone number, they don't want your social security number, they don't want you to, you know, do a Sudoku puzzle. That's all you do. You click Fat Apple and you click to the next page and you're done. That's it. Literally a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I don't know. But so please do that. I'd really appreciate it. And if I win, one of my readers gets a $100 gift card. I mean, come on, awesome. I hope you enjoyed the Plus Weekly this week. It's a little bit longer. I had a lot to tell you. And I'll see you again next week. Bye.